Hey guys, it's Mark and Ezra from Elite Flooring here, and we are up in Tennessee. We're kind of in Tennessee now.
Yeah, Cleveland, Tennessee.
Cleveland, Tennessee. We flew into Atlanta this morning. We kind of came up here to meet Ezra in person. We're getting ready to launch his website, and we wanted to get some footage of some of the stuff that he does. You know, concrete coating can be in a lot of different places. So today we are at Hearth and Home.
Yeah, Hearthside, Hearth and Home.
There you go. He's got it better than I. So this is a commercial place that actually used to have, what I was told, had carpet. And these guys came in. We're going to show you a little bit of that. These guys came in and got rid of all that stuff and just made it look a lot prettier. So tell me a little bit about the process.
Yeah, so they had carpet in here, which is very difficult to clean, of course, you know, and
All this
wasn't aged
stuff.
well. Yeah, so we pulled all that out and then cut the concrete underneath it, get rid of the cream and the cap on top so that this new coating can sink down in there and bind with it really well.
Right, so you got to get that process going. You
Yeah,
set it up.
exactly. So pulled all that out and everything. And then, of course, we have a lot of intricate work all around the fixtures here, showing the fireplaces and everything. So we
Yeah, it's hard to see on camera, guys. This whole building's got a little bit of a slope because there's a river behind here, so the slab's kind of, you could feel it. It's kind of cool. But
exactly, yeah.
did the water give you any issues? Like,
Not at all, no, yeah. But yeah, working around this too, that's another benefit of this floor is that, you know, unlike LVP or whatever, it's easy to fit it in around little stuff, whatever that might be. So we have all these little notches and stuff all around the room, and that goes right in there. And then, of course, the floor being on such a slope like it is, it's probably 2 or 3 degrees out at least. It being on such a slope like that, this type of flooring works really well with that as well.
yeah,
It doesn't matter.
about that. It won't roll.
Exactly, yeah. It just goes on and sticks, and it's
Okay.
good, you know, so it won't tend to shift one way or the other, you know.
Yeah, when you imagine that, you guys set it up, and we come back the next day, and everything's run that direction.
Yeah, exactly, yep.
Oof.
And it's also super anti-slip, of course, you know.
Yeah.
It's got a good top coat on it, so it's completely cleanable.
Right.
Can't stain it. You're not going to rip it up. Nobody's going to slip and fall on it.
So process, you gotta get the floor to grab the bottom coat, what do you guys use for that?
In an application like this, we use an MBB.
Okay.
So it's a moisture barrier.
It's an imidamine converted epoxy, and it adheres to the floor and blocks moisture coming up. Right.
Concrete right underneath.
And then you flake on top
Yeah,
of that.
flake goes into that. And that has to cure for a while, and then we put the clear coat on top of that.
Got
And
it.
the clear coat is also what contains the anti-slip agent,
Right.
which is kind of like almost invisible sand, if you will.
What do they call those? Do they call them shark something?
Oh, there's a brand, Shark Bite.
Yeah. So earlier today, on the way in from Atlanta, we swung by a really pretty house, and we actually filmed a nice lady there, her pool deck, and that was a big thing. She had another company before Ezra that came out, and she actually told us that she would not let her son invite people over to go swimming in the pool because she was afraid people were going to slip and get hurt. She didn't want to get sued. She was, and the son's like, "Mom, they're not going to sue me," but, you know, she's like, somebody's baby gets hurt and somebody might get sued.
Yeah.
So they called Ezra, and she was over the moon on the job. And you'll see that too. They did this really cool, you know, down slope and the whole pool deck. And yeah,
It was rough, yeah.
yeah. She also told me how you guys kind of like on the edge of the concrete, you kind of shim them a little bit, shave them down a little bit.
Yep, exactly.
Make it bigger, better.
Yep.
So I saw that. I'm like, yeah, I can see why they did that. So
It was a rough one, yep.
I don't do concrete coating. I just work with guys that do concrete coating. So
Right.
So tell me where areas. You're in Chattanooga primarily, right?
Well, honestly, we're based in Cleveland.
Okay.
Here, you know, we reach into Chattanooga and then to Georgia, like Dalton or Ringgold or Chatsworth,
Okay.
even Rocky Face, which is where that pool deck was today.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we also go over to Jasper and across the river to Dayton, areas like that. And then we go north to Athens and not really Maryville, like that's kind of the edge of our territory. So probably Spring City and Loudon. And then we go out east to Ocoee and Murphy, North Carolina.
Okay.
Kind of a big,
I've been in.
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Cool. So yeah, so we're going to be shooting a little bit more. I just kind of, you know, as we just getting to know Ezra. We're going to be launching this website here pretty quick, so stay tuned for that. So today's going to be a fun day. Anthony and I got up early, flew up from Florida, and of course it's raining a little bit, but you know,
Yeah, the weather's not cooperating.
but we're going to get some more shots. So
Yeah.
hopefully, you're going to be going anywhere else today. I think we're about to get it to you. Think? Or?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it won't be a problem to get over to the highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So stay tuned for that. Again, these guys are doing a great job. So when you need a pool deck, an industrial job like this, you know, you can, you know, maybe it's like a daycare. We were just at a place that owns a daycare. I think you did a house.
Yeah, we're doing floor in a daycare right now.
There you go. And, or, you know, garage, of course, any of that kind of stuff. In this area, these guys are the guys that cost. So that's it for now. So got anything else?
Nothing comes to mind, yeah.
All right, good. So here, you didn't know I was putting them on the spot. So, all right, guys, thanks.